Why, hello everyone, it's me, and yes, I'm back. I have to tap that. I have problems with the camera not being straight. Anyway, I'm back. It's been like 2 weeks. I've been on a hiatus. It's been like 2 weeks since I made my last video. I believe it was on January 21st, and the date today is February 4th. That's because the week after I posted my last video, I was working. I had some ideas that I wanted to work on. Obviously, I was working through the week to get videos out, and then the weekend rolled around. It was fine. But Friday, something really tragedy struck. I don't know if you've seen it, but my Moto Z2 Force, the phone I've been using for a while, I dropped it in the toilet, and I broke it. Now, it is, like, fixed. It's not, like, total broken anymore. You can see there's no condensation in the camera. It's not, like, super broken. It's working, but it's kind of volatile, so I don't trust it that much. The screen was having issues. So I had to get a new phone. Now, if y'all see my Twitter, you know what phone I got. Now, that phone is the one, the only Sharp Aquos Crystal. Yeah, that's right. I'm actually going to be doing a video comparing this to something else that's quite like it. So, just give you a hint. Now, if you've been seeing my Twitter, you know that I got the one, the only, the iPhone 10, or X. I like to call it the X. The 10, I use it interchangeably. I like the X, though. So, I did get the iPhone X, brand new. I got the Space Gray 256 gig model, and I am loving this thing so far. I had my doubts about switching from Android to iOS, but I really do like the gesture-based interface. And I will be making a video on this phone, on my phone. Oh, you can see it trying to scan for stuff. That's funny. But I will be making a video on it, comparing it to the Sharp Aquos Crystal, because they both kind of have their own versions of Face ID. This one's just really terrible. It doesn't even see my face. Whereas this one, I've never had it falter, so that's pretty good. And I love the camera on this thing. This thing's been so much fun. That all-screen... Let's turn on real quick. Let me look at it so I can open it. So that total screen, I really like it. So, let me get my cleaning cloth out. Clean off the screen. I'm very particular about this. And also, while I was at least driving over the weekend, because I had to go to Indiana, I noticed that the Lightning headphones are actually way better than I thought they were going to be. I used earpods before, and they were quite terrible. So I had my doubts, but they were actually pretty good. They were almost as good as my $200 Logitech headphones. So I'm pretty impressed by that. But that week, I got that phone. I got the iPhone X Wednesday last week. I don't know when you're watching this. Wednesday, January 30th, the last day in January, I got it. Well, as you imagine, I dropped it on Friday, January 29th was Tuesday, the 20th was Monday, 27, 26, 25th. That's about 6 days. What did I use between then? Well, I'll show you. I used none other than... to log in real quick. Okay, whatever. I used the BlackBerry Priv, and I went BlackBerry for a little bit, 3 days. It wasn't that bad. And I found that I did like this phone. It was a good phone, but it did a lot of things that I didn't like. There's no fingerprint sensor for one, and yes, I know, the iPhone 10 doesn't have a fingerprint sensor, but it has Face ID, which is way more accurate. This thing, you have to type in a password with that. That's not fun. I am southpaw, so the power button being on the left didn't bother me that much. The screen isn't great. It's kind of small. It's not very responsive. It's not very fast. It's got micro USB. It does have a headphone jack, but I don't like headphone jacks. I actually like dongles. I don't know why. I just like something about having only one port is nice. And overall, it was just hard to use this phone because every time I wanted to open it, I had to type in a password. On my iPhone 10, I just have to look at it and it's on. So that was a problem. Otherwise, great phone. I might be doing a wrap-up notes on what I thought about it, but who knows. Let me put that back in its place. But yeah, I've just been doing stuff. I obviously had to go to Indiana this weekend. I took some pictures. It was great. I haven't been doing much else. Now, I do have a video coming out about the Microsoft Surface RT. This guy right here, this tablet computer, I have to bend back to get it in. This tablet computer hybrid, I don't like it. I liked it before. I thought this was a really cool device, and I kind of hate it now after having to use it, because the weekend I got it, or the weekend I brought it with me to like test trial run, this broke and I had to use it to watch YouTube, and it is terrible at watching YouTube. It took forever to load, and I ended up having to watch it on my TV in my bedroom at my dad's house. So that's something you probably saw in the background, but yeah. But I am on the good side. On the bright side, I did get to watch Land Before Time. I watched like every Land Before Time movie because I was bored, and I really liked it. So that's the only good thing. But yeah, the Moto Z2 Force, I'm kind of glad. The bezel on this thing was huge. The bezel on my new phone is almost non-existent, but I do want to apologize for being gone for almost 2 weeks. I had to get a new phone, obviously, and I was working on that. I've been working on other projects in turn. I've been trying to figure out some new filming for some certain projects. Obviously, I published my false commercials and my fake unboxing. I've been working on trying to get more of those. I obviously want to do an iPhone 10 versus Shop Aquos Crystal review. I'm going to get that out soon. Obviously, the iPhone 10 is going to decimate the Crystal, but they've both got like that kind of infinity display. iPhone 10 obviously way better than the Aquos Crystal, despite the fact that they're almost the same size. This has a full 8.8 inches on the Crystal, and they're almost the same size. That's crazy. Sharp Aquos Crystal is only 5 inches, so it's not that big a deal. It's not going to be a fair comparison. This was a $40 phone. This is a $1,200 phone that we're talking about here. So, update. My arm is hurt. I hurt my arm. So basically, I was over in Indiana on the weekend, and they do have a lake, and it was frozen over, and I was walking a dog, and I was poking the ice with a stick to see how like solid it was. Just really solid. So I took the stick. When I was done with it, and I whipped it down the lake, and the dog went after it, and obviously dragged me on the ice. Luckily, I didn't go too far out, but I was totally fine. Anyway, is that any notes? I've got to review the Alcatel Idol 4S coming soon. I just picked that back up to see. Obviously, I reviewed the Huawei Sense I talked about. I actually tried to use it, and it wasn't that bad. I do obviously have to get my Galaxy S7 fixed, my S7 Edge, because this is actually a really good phone, and I really liked it, but I broke the corner, and I don't like to use phones with a broken corner. That's just something I had to talk about. Anything else? Let's see. Let me look in my drawer. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad I reminded myself of this. I almost forgot. I have to review the Pixo mouse. I just got one, and I've been testing it as a gaming mouse to see if I actually like it more. I'm distracted. There's like an ad on my screen. I was watching a YouTube video anyway. Get rid of that. Anyway, so I want to test that out and see if it's really worth. It's $7, and I want to see, do I actually like it? Is it worth the money? Where do I stand? I'm probably going to be doing some iPhone comparison videos. I do have a couple of my own. I used to have a 7, but that one was obviously broken. But the 5C and a 5S. I also have someone who has an 8, so I might borrow an 8 to use for my... Oh, geez, I hit it really hard. I gotta check this one for damage. I don't care that... Even though I don't care that much, I just want to make sure I didn't, like, break it before I can even do a full comparison. So maybe, like... Because that's 5 generations of iPhone behind, so I might do, like, a 5 generations of iPhone behind video. I don't really have anything else I wanted to talk about. Did I have anything else I needed to talk about? Any updates? I need a drink of Pepsi. I'm sorry, my throat is dry. Sorry, I need a drink. Yeah. So yeah, I've been working on projects. Let's see if we can see the wall box has been back. There's not much new. I'm hoping to get some new stuff. Maybe a Mac Pro video out soon. But it's... I don't have a lot of work to do right now. I do have the comparison video. I wanted to talk about the iPhone X a little bit more, maybe do a review, because I am loving this thing. The camera is awesome. I love animojis, and it's just so much fun. So that was my take. This is a quick update video. I just need to update you guys, let you know I'm still here. Oh, Oh my god, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. I was trying to push this video to 10 minutes, obviously, but I totally forgot. We hit 2,000 subscribers. In fact, let me check real quick. I know, I want to see the exact amount. I know we're over 2,000 right now. Let me just boop, boop. And don't do that. I want it, no, slide over. I'm sorry, boop. My channel. Just wanted to see. Yeah, we're at 2,000, and if you can see that, 8 subscribers. And as per the survey you guys did, I will be doing a channel history video. I'll be working on that. And then I have to, oh yeah, we're over the watch time, so that's good. We've got everything in check. So now I can thank you guys for watching, because I'm done with all the stuff that I need to say. I've got that 2,000 subscribers thank you out of the way. I'll be making my thank you video and my channel history video very soon. Probably be taking a lot longer to work on those. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to press the button.